Hey guys, VixelHype here. Just want to say welcome to this video. If you enjoy the video, hit that like button, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe. So today I'm just gonna really talk about like how to use the characters in comp mode. So for example, at the start of this game, we tried to get the triple tank meta, but it doesn't seem to work out because nobody wants to go a different tank. So I just pick up Roadhog because he's like, you know, like one of the main tanks to use if you have a Reinhardt combo. So we're really just like pushing up to the choke right now, and basically we're just waiting for the team, see if they want to join the party, which they did not because scrubs. And so we just all pushed up to the choke with my friend in the party who's Reinhardt, Mr. Hectic. Go check out his channel. And so with Roadhog, you really want to have like aim, like, do you know how the hook's like completely fucked up in this game? Basically you just want to like predict where the people are gonna go. So as you can see, where my friend Mr. Hectic is just chilling here, and he's waiting to hold this area. So we have a kill gate over there thanks to the Symmetra, which is another character I play in comp. So here I hook him down, but I could not get that last hit off to save my life. So then I just like backed up, thinking that no one was around me, and then I just ignored that diva. Then I thought, right, let's heal, and then I saw only the Mei, so I went to use my hook, and it just hit the wall, and then I got stunned, and everything just happened so quick. So then we kind of all died here, like, and then they pushed it up to, I think, just underneath the bridge. So then what happened was, I was here, and so was Mr. Hectic. So we was just trying to get over there as quick as possible, just so we could try and contest the point, so they wouldn't get it any further. But as you'll see in a moment, didn't quite work out as I planned. So I did the same thing here, but then yet again got froze from behind, and she killed me. Well, no, she didn't. Well, she would have killed me, is what I meant to say. So then I was looking out for her in there. So then I came around the corner, instantly got hooked, and died. See, that was not a good play by me, because I kind of knew that the Roadhog would have been round there ready to hook someone, but then obviously I walked right into it and wasn't too great. So basically you just need to like predict what's going to happen when you're playing Roadhog, and as you can see, every time I hook someone I most likely will shoot and then hook. That's just like one of the best ways to increase your damage amount, and as you can see I went for a hook but horribly failed. And I swore I saw someone in here, but I guess not. So I just looped up back round thinking there was an Anna up here, but I guess she didn't like loop round, where she went the other way. And then as you can see there was a diva up there. I went to hook them, but then the thing got in the way, and then I got stuck. So then I was here, just healed, yet again, getting chased by everyone. Didn't work out, so hooked her, killed her, see how I used the knife. But then yet again, another combo by 3 of them. I didn't know who that was. I think that was Mei, Roadhog and someone else. And basically, as you can see, my friend here, he screwed up big time by overextending too much. I think he tried to use the Fire Strike. I'm not sure if that's the actual name for it, but yeah, he tried to use a Fire Strike and it just did not work. And he kind of accidentally used his charge, so he just died instantly. So then I'm just going back up to the point, just make sure no one's getting too far on it. And then because they were all just there, I just had to use my ult, just so like it could like back them off, do you know what I mean? Because I didn't want them getting it any further, although I did get frozen and like died because of the Ana, who's kind of OP at this moment in time. So then as you can see, I switched to Widowmaker, which is another key character, because she just does so much damage if you charge it up and get a headshot. So it's basically just a one-shot kill. And then just don't ask why I looped around here. Excuse me. So I hooked up here, and then I was just chilling, waiting for that, waiting for their team to come. So I had it charged 100%, and yeah, just waiting for them to push up. So I one hit the Mei. I one hit him, but then I honestly thought from this point she couldn't hit me. But then I think it's because I stood up, she just like nicked my head a little bit. So that was a pretty stupid bad play by me. But it wasn't too bad since I took 2 of them out. And then I just like always play Widow if we're on this map, seeing as though you can hook up there and just chill, and sometimes maybe take them out from above, which doesn't always work out to your like best expertise, no matter how good you are at Widow. Sometimes she just doesn't work how you want her to. But all around she's a good she's a good character. So here I was just trying to like set up a trap there, but obviously there was a diva that I think I heard, and she used her ult, which kind of destroyed my trap. And so I don't know who came up here. Yeah, it was the Pharah who came up here. So I set her like with a trap, but it didn't kind of activate on her. So then I didn't know where she went, and I was like really confused. And then she just like, so then I thought, right, so let's, and then I just kind of like freaked out and like kind of shit myself. So then my friend here, he stunned them all and then tried to get that diva out of her mech, but that was a bad use of Lucio's ult at that moment, because he had like no health and there was only them 2 there. So then I just like took out the soldier with my poison and machine gun combo, which is kind of nice if the DPS is with a maximum of 200 or below health. So then I just aimed because I thought I saw someone running in there, but the Pharah kind of just flew. And then I just saw the Ana behind me, and then I knew I was screwed. And then, as you see, Mr. Hectic here was just not doing his job. He was up top when he was meant to be holding the choke, which I'm not going to blame him for. He doesn't play Reinhardt, so he's more of a, he'll either have a main or he'll be like, he has a main which is McCree, but he's more of a flexible character than he is a main. So then here I was just like trying to spam to take out that Mei, but then it just didn't work. So then what did I do here? Oh yeah, jumped up there, shot my thing, got Reaper, oh no, that was Ana. And then basically I was just like trying to evade them and hold the point for as long as possible until the team got there. Then I jumped up, jumped back down, and then the Reinhardt or Mr. Hectic got there holding it. But with all of his best efforts, it just didn't work because Roadhog's ult just pushed him completely off the point. And basically it just wasn't, we didn't think we would win this, seeing as though they got that far. But then I don't know what I did here. I think I got into like a little corner or something. Like, so we jumped up there, and yeah, that's just how I'm playing. See that little corner to my left there? See, that's where I got onto. And it was kind of alright, because even though I was here, I was more protected. There was more like lines of sight, seeing as though you can only see like little bits. So I got here, aimed, tried to take out the Ana, kind of failed. And then I just thought, let's take out the Pharah, seeing as though she's using her ult. And then I saw my friend Mr. Hectic getting a lot of fire shot off on him. So I was just like gonna support him, and then I think I got 1 hit. Yeah, that was 1 hit. And then I just completely missed. So then hooked out, shot that on him, reloaded, triggered, and then he got taken out, which no one could. And then just don't blame that accuracy, to be honest. So I took him out in the end, and then I one-shot her. And then I was just waiting for the next person to come around, but obviously it would have been a diva, so I wouldn't have done too much to her. Then I used my ult, blocked me in, and then I thought, let's jump down, and then I still thought I was going to die here, but the pillar was there. So then tried to take her out, but it didn't go too well. The Rhine took out the Mercy there. Oh, that hook would have been horrendous for me, but good thing he didn't go for me. Hooked up there, just aiming, And then, right, yeah, so this round I switch it up a bit and I go Diva, because this time we could actually get someone to go triple tank meta, although we only had one healer instead of the two. It still kind of helped out. So yeah, so I switched to Diva because like she's just like one of the best tanks in the game other than Ryan and maybe Zarya, seeing as though she's like the OP one, but I'm not too great with Zarya anymore. I stopped playing her for quite a while. And then so basically we were just obviously waiting for the game to start and it just got pretty boring, so we were just messing about. And when you're playing Diva, the main thing you want to remember is ult combos. Like as you can see, we've got the Reinhardt and the Roadhog. The main combo with Diva is, say you have Reinhardt, you use his groundbreaking whatever it's called, I'm not too sure about that ult, and then you use Diva's nano bomb, I think that's what it's called, or whatever it is when her mech explodes, because then you can take out quite a large group. Because yeah, it's just like one of the best combos in the game, other than maybe Zarya and Tracer's bomb, which I think that's called nano bomb. So here I let all my team take most of the aggro and tried to sneak around here, even though that's probably like highly unlikely. And then I saw the Mercer and I didn't want to overextend too much just in case, so I saw her, pulled back, waited for her to come up, sprayed, aimed, used my boost to stop her, and then I was just dodging like as much bullets as I possibly could to take her out. Then she tried to fly away, which I wasn't letting her stay in her mech, so I just like pulled back a bit after getting her out the mech. Aimed, I think I boosted in here, took out people, and then I got out of my mech, which then almost led me to dying to the soldier, but luckily he like backed off from me. But then the Bastion came and then I was like, what's going on? So then it was kind of like an intense 1v1 with me and Bastion, and I was just feeding off him at the start. I was just feeding, so then I was just like constantly pulling back, just constantly killing him. As soon as I got my ult, popped back in that bad boy and then just finished him. Felt really bad for doing that to him, because it was like, how are you gonna let Diva do that to you when she's not even in her mech? Like, come on. So then took Diva out of her mech, just trying to kill her, and then that was a waste of a ult from that Mei on their team, seeing as though he failed. And then here I was just trying to, as much as I can, just stop Soldier using his ult on our team. So then I took him out, and then Mei came up, trying to freeze the soldier that we had, not the soldier, sorry, the Reinhardt that we had. So then we just took her out, and then over there I saw a Bastion, a Junkrat and an Arno, so I tried to use my ult on all three of them. I was thinking, should I use it? So then I just used it, and then I blew it up, but as you can see I only got the Bastion. So then I just got back right back into my mech, and yeah, it was just all like fight for the point here. So then just pushed in a bit, tried to take out that Diva, but then I got frozen by Mei, and then that was basically where I got almost taken out of my mech, so I just boosted away and got this health pack. Excuse me. So then basically they were all pushing right side, so I pushed in and pushed them back away from our soldier so we could heal up, and then obviously used my shield. I don't know who else was over there when we killed them all. I think I distracted Orion here just so our team wouldn't get stopped, but then that kind of backfired for me, seeing as though I got completely annihilated as soon as I jumped out. But it was all worth it. I just didn't want the Ryan stopping the team from, stopping the point from moving. Then he was an alright use of Junkrat's ult, even though it wasn't on our team. I'll still praise him for that. So then just flew up here, and then I was waiting to get it back. So I was just feeding off everyone basically at this point. Just feeding, waiting for them not to see me so my ability could come back. So then I just went back round. Then I saw the Ryan there, and then I thought, right, that's not going to do anything. He's just going to ignore me. Then I boosted up top, which was like really sketchy boost. And then here was the point where I just completely stopped like trying to kill people and just fed for my ult. Like basically all I did. And here's another 1v1 between divas. Then I knocked her off, flew back on, and then she just ran off. Like, don't understand. Like, why are you gonna run off like that? You didn't even kill anyone. So then I was just constantly feeding for like the next 2 minutes or something. Not even that long, about half a minute. Just feeding off them all. And then, obviously, that hook would have, if that hook would have got me, I'd have been straight up out my mech. And then I saw they were getting low, so I just thought, right, let's just kill her and then just end him. But then I did end up taken out on my thing, and then just trying to take out the Junkrat. But he's kind of like a little shit, so I thought, fuck him. Excuse me. And then basically just saw that ult coming in, so I took it out as quick as possible because that would have probably ended up getting like the quad feed on us. And then obviously here I knew I was gonna probably die, but then I kind of dodged him. Like, I don't know how I did it, I just dodged him. And then I died because of the Bastion, which wasn't like, I wasn't intending to stay alive and use that ult because then I would have lost my explosion ult. So I just died. So then I was ready with my ult. And basically, I think at this time, my friend Mr. Hectic was playing Roadhog at the time. So, yeah, I think you saw him there, playing Roadhog. So I boosted over the top, try and get behind all of them. And then I was like, just checking, and then I was like peeking a bit to see if anyone was there. So then obviously the soldier saw me, so I just like pulled back a bit so he'd forget. And then jump back over onto the, like just behind all of them basically, make sure he wasn't there, and then basically shot that in, took out the finger, and that was a nice combo, although it wasn't with, what's his name, it wasn't with a Reinhardt, it was with a Roadhog ult, which was pushing them all into the corner, so I could have just shot it off and got them all. So that was the best use of a combo that we could have had that time. And then here's where we just like, I heard that what's his name, whatchamacallit, whatever his name is, coming with his tank Bastion. And then here I was just trying to like take everyone out, but it didn't go quite as well as I thought it would have. And I think here was where I died. Yeah, I died there. But honestly, it was fine because I already knew we had like 4 people on the point already, but then as soon as I spawned in, everyone started dying. So then I thought, right, we should just like pull back a bit, just try and push them back with the bullets. So then took out their diva, and then had to stop the soldier, wait for my health, my shield, and then tried to take out the soldier, which I think I'd do indeed at the end. Oh, I had to take out him again. Then obviously there's a health pack up here, so I came up here. So then saw the Reinhardt, took him out. Then he kind of screwed me over there. So then that was the most clutch use of Zen ult that I could have seen today. It's the only clutch one that I've seen used today. So good on that guy, whatever his name was. Then yet again I had my ult, kind of failed to jump over here, so I just like went through the building like a little scrub I am. And then yet again they had another Bastion set up, so I just shot it through. Don't know who I got. I think I got the Bastion, which was the main threat at that time. Got back in my suit, and then got absolutely taken out of it instantly. And then I think I died here, I'm not too sure. Oh no, I didn't die, I got straight back into it and then just flew off. Because that would have been a waste of an ult at that moment, so just jumped into the, what's it called? Just jumped over the building. And then, basically this is just like at the very end of it, where we didn't really just try as much, and this was where we won. So Guys, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and peace.